So you join that do not call list and you're still getting a ton of robocalls. This is me. Simply Money's Amy Wagner has some apps that can mean some peace and quiet, because I did get on the do not call list, but I'm still finding myself getting calls from people saying things like, you've won, what is it? You've won a cruise?
Yep.
I'm like, I've never even been on a cruise. I've never applied for a cruise. Like, where is this coming from?
These robocalls are a huge problem. It used to be, of course, just your landline. Now they're getting through to your cell phone. In the month of April alone, 3.4 billion of these calls went out. So no question it's an issue. Here's what a lot of the scammers are doing now. They're spoofing local numbers. So they know that, Sharice, if someone calls you from California, you may not answer it.
Yeah.
But if it's an 859 or a 513 number, you're likely to think, well, it's someone local. I'll pick it up. So that's one thing that they're doing. You can get on that do not call, the National Registry. You can find that online. It's easy to do. It helps with landlines a lot. I found that with cell phones, it cuts down a little bit, but not a lot. You are still going to get those calls. What it should do, though, is cut down on the legitimate businesses that have gotten your number. If you're on that registry, you're getting a call from a legitimate business, you can actually report them to the FTC.
Okay.
Now, there are some apps out there as well that can help, and one great free one is called Hiya, H-I-Y-A. In this one, you can get for your Apple, for your Android. It has a huge database of known spam numbers, and if one of those numbers comes through, it just blocks it for you. Another option, this is one we've talked about before. This is not a new one. This is called Nomo Robo.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
It's free for your landline, and it's $1.99 a month for your cell phone. Same thing, huge database of numbers, and it'll intercept that call for you and hang up on them. Now, for the people who like to kind of play with these robocallers, there's an app out there called Robo-Killer. Now, this one is $2.99 a month, but get this. It intercepts the call, then it transfers it to their database of people who answer it and mess with the telemarketers, mess with the scammers to try to keep them on the line for as long as possible and waste their time. And then if you think it's funny to listen to it, you can actually access those calls and kind of hear them messing with them. So for those people who have kind of one of those sense of humors of like, I don't like this, and I want to
get you back.
Exactly. Then on your own time, when you have time, you can listen to someone else messing with those people who are trying to take up your time. But that one's going to cost you $2.99 a month. If that's something that you're into, check it out.
You know what? I think I'm going to take the latter and do the third one. But I did try the one where that completely blocks the calls. And I think it's very worth it. It cut down a little bit, but for some reason, I'm still getting that 1 or 2 calls like a month.
Well, that's the thing with this technology. As soon as technology finds a way to block out all the calls, then someone's going to find another way in. These scammers, these spammers, they're smart. They're always looking at ways. But at least you're cutting down on that call volume. You look at 3.4 billion calls in 1 month. People have to take steps in order to make themselves not go crazy.